Hello everyone, this is King and welcome back to my Let's Play on Xenoblade Chronicles 3. This is episode 157. In the previous episode we just completed the Incursor Hero Quest and we had Alexandria join the team. In this episode we are going to review her class and her skills, and after that we are going to explore the Condensia region in hopes of finding one of the hero quests that we can pursue. And so that's probably what's going to be the entirety of this video, is looking for that quest. If we find it early enough, we'll do it. If not, we will move it over to the next episode. So this episode is going to be dedicated to looking over Alexandria and finding that hero quest. So without further ado, let's continue onwards. What I do want to say is I noticed a few skipped frames in my previous video. So I thought I fixed it, apparently I didn't, so I messed with the keyframes and I changed it from a 4 to a 2. So now we're doing 2 keyframes, so, or a 120 for 60 frames per second. So that's 2 keyframes per second. That's the recommended amount, so let's see how that goes. Hopefully I'm not seeing any keyframes. The only issue I have is I adjust my bitrate as well. Went from like a huge, I believe 31K to 21K in hopes of maybe seeing less skip frames, but the thing is I'm still seeing 1.9% skip frames, so out of 6,000 that's like 113, which is still a lot. So I'm afraid if I go too low for the bitrate that we won't be able to see the assets with high definition. Well, that's I guess our third world country issues. Let's go check out Alexandria, folks. Right, we aren't level 40 yet, let alone 50. That's right. Anyways, let's see what she has for her skills. It's very nice. Very nice. Okay, let's see. We have I for weak point. Each successful attack boosts critical rate by 1.5% of initial value up to a maximum of 100%. Now, this looks good on paper, but it's not. Like, rank 20, it's 2% of initial value. So if we take 70% of, let's say 1.2, 70 points. If we have 70, for example, if our critical rate is 70% and we take that number and we have 1.5% of that number, so initial value. So if our initial value is 70%, like right now it's 34, but let's say 70. With a few equipments I can get it to 70. Like right now I think I have 44 for her, but we can probably get way higher than that. Like level 90 I know I can get maybe 70 or 88%, okay? If we take away one item I'll probably have like 70%. So with that knowledge, if we get 70% and 1.5, that's 1 point. So she would have to hit 30 times before she were to get 100%. So that means that would have to be like 30 consecutive auto attacks or arts. I don't know if per hit counts. So let's see what it says actually. Each successful attack. Maybe that's easy. If it's attack, not art, like for example, like the I would say Full Metal Jaguar, they have a barrage skill that hits for 7 times, so maybe that counts. So you can hit 30 a lot more easy, or a lot easier than I anticipated. I think that's actually what it means. It says attacks, not arts. So, and then auto attacks are what, 1-1. Some people hit 1-1, like for example Zephyrs. A single auto attack is actually 2 because they have 2 weapons, so it's 1-1 per 2 seconds. With some boost you can get it to 1-1 per 1.2 seconds or 1.5 seconds depending on what gems you have on. So that is, you can get 100% relatively quickly, but if you have 50% critical rate you're looking at 0.5, 0.4, something like that. I would have to bring up my calculator, but it's something silly. 2%, I would say you can get probably 1% out of 50%. So maybe once you're ranked up to 20, you can roll with 50% critical and be just fine. And you can probably get 70 relatively quickly within maybe the first few rotations, depending on how many autos you're doing. Like for Zephyr, if Zephyr was be crit dominant and Zephyr had 50% with this skill on, it'll be broken, right? But then again, Zephyrs aren't really known for their damage, they're known for evading, so I don't know. Maybe if we get Awakened Zephyr and then high crit Zephyr, we'll see. Vigilance boosts critical rate of auto attacks by 100%. So is she always critting? Boost critical rate of auto attacks by 100%. No. So 34 times 100% is 340%. Boost critical rate of auto attacks. So does that mean we're just always crit? Will each auto be a critical? What? Is that legit? Is that legit? Oh, right, Tyon. I'll figure that out later. Let's take a look at that. Floating Kill. Boost critical rate by 80% when attacking a launched enemies. Oh, this is not bad. This is not bad. What do we get when we get Vigilance, Eye for weak points, and Glitter. Let's just look at this. Vigilance and Eye for weak points. So
I'll take the offensive then.
Vigilance is boost critical rate of auto attacks. Okay. So at rank 20 we get over 100%. I don't get this. Like, does that mean each auto attack is always going to crit? How many times does she attack in her autos then? Maybe the gems, like Shorn. Okay, so gems like Steady Striker and I need to see gems to know them. So Double Strike and Steady Striker is probably what she's going to be going for. Maybe just like an auto build until she gets her crits to 100% and then she uses her arts. Maybe that's what she does. So it was Vigilance and Eye for weak points, so each critical, so we get these two. And this will be a 2% at rank 20, and this will be, I don't know, at rank 20. So that's not bad. That means like the bare minimum crit you need is probably 50% to get a minimum of 1 point per auto, or per attack. It's not bad, I guess. Boost critical rate by launch, 80% when attacking launch. Okay, so she'll have like 100% crit rate at 20. So in chain attack, she's going to crit all the time. Okay. And this is exclusive to her class. Boost damage dealt by 6% when landing a critical hit. Boost damage dealt by 6% when landing up to a maximum of 150%. So rank 20, I'm going to assume it's 10. So she would need to attack 15 times. If it's based off, let's say she had 50% crit, and she wants to go to, so her max damage would be 150%, so this is easy to get 200% damage multiplier, okay? So she can get 100% crit rate and 100% or 200% damage multiplier fairly easily at rank 20. So she can probably do a lot of, she can do a decent damage without like with the minimum accessory, is what I'm saying right now. She can get an insane 200% boost off of this, and then probably sword fighter will boost it by 40 or maybe 50% once it's ranked. I think it's 40% at rank 20, right? Yeah, so it's 40%, so she can get at least 190. So 190% boost damage dealt plus 100% crit. Let's say if she has at least 50% critical rate, she would need to at least do 15 hits. So if it was 50, that would be 50 hits. I need her crit to be higher. So if it was 70%, 2% of 70% is, I'm assuming, 2 points? So that's 30. She would need to hit 15 times. So if her crits was 70%, by the time she has the damage cap, she would have crit cap. It'll be 15 hits for 150%, 15 hits for 100% critical rate. So by the time she hits 15 attacks, she would be maxed out on everything. So she would need at least a few accessories to get her to bare minimum 70%, and she could probably get that like fairly quickly. Like if you look at this, he has right there, it looks 69% at rank 1. This guy, he can, at rank 10, just having thermal headgear, critical rate, and you can replace this with something else. I wouldn't replace it with probably like an attack up. So here, a ceramic belt. There we go. So having a ceramic belt and a 69% crit at rank 10, Tyon will be doing 150% damage at rank 10, so 150% boost to damage, and then he'll have increase critical hit damage bonus. This is nice. Boost critical rate. I don't know if I want this though. You don't when you level up later, you don't need this. I kind of want to give him, what is it? Ultimate Kikong? The Kikong? Something I will never say ever. I never get that right. So silly. So once he's leveled up more, like let's say 90 to 100, he can take away Cypher's Edge and he can replace it with Ultimate Kikong and be just fine. So right now, just to like, you won't be doing as much damage at level 35. These people are like, he's level 36, folks. 36, okay? So at 36, he can hit over 200% damage, 190% damage added, 100% crit using this build. It's Incursor's broken. Early game, broken. And they're level what, 41? So you can probably get that when you guys are level 50, and we beat them at level 36, but we had good gear. And honestly, you don't really need good gear. All you really need is, I would say, Devotional Necklace is the only thing that kept my party alive. Is a high evasion build. We have what, 203 agility for a rank 20. Rank 10, you'll probably be like 160, 140, 130, somewhere like that, but you'll still do decent amount. And I had target lock build, so you can probably do better than that. Their HP is ridiculously low. Like my tank has a 3k HP, folks. I think, yeah, we have like one of the we have so little HP, but we're doing just fine. So yeah, with that build, it's pretty nutty. You can do decent damage. Tyon is my healer, so I'm gonna put him back on healer. We are now, I think that was, oh no, we didn't explore her skills. I am so sorry. Let's do it on Tyon because her skills aren't the same. Actually, let's see what her skills versus Tyon's are. So we have Sidewinder, Etch Deep, and Luminous Illusion, Supreme Sword. Supreme Sword is a huge multiplier. It's low on the recharge gauge, not bad, so we need like 3 positionals to hit it. So within our, I would say it's either 3 rotations or 2 rotations depending on how you have her skills. I would say 3, because you're only allowed like what, 1 positional unless you have Full Metal Jaguar's skill on. Grants high critical rate, also invades enemies' attack while art is active. It's not bad. Recharge is pretty high though. Multiplier is decent, still on the low side. This is a low multiplier. Inflicts break, has a recharge of 9. It's not bad. We have a better break skill, which we get from the Yoomsmith. Let's see, frontal AoE, increased critical rate by 75% when attacking from the back. This is pretty useless since we already know that we can get Incursor to 100% crit rate pretty quickly. So we don't really need increased crit rate, to be honest. Because their whole entire class is like dedicated on crit. You can probably use it for like a higher damage. Like, do they not have a stance? What the hell? What? Boost damage against enemies performing arts by 70%. Boost critical rate against enemies performing arts. Like, I don't see the point in this. What is this? This has a decent multiplier. this has a better multiplier, so I'd probably just keep Sidewinder, honestly. That's silly. What do you have? Glitter Stream, it's same thing. With a higher recharge? Are you joking me? That's garbage. 190? Oh, right. You are rank 5. That I forgot. So maybe you get a lower recharge whenever you get to rank 10. Sidewinder is same thing. Oh, there we go. Mystic Vision. Increase critical rate by 25% and critical hit damage bonus by... Ooh, this is good. Mystic Vision, how come you don't have it? That's terrible. Like, she's my favorite character design. She's a good character, I like her character as well. But she doesn't have a stance that increases her crit rate, or not crit rate, but her crit damage bonus by 25%. So with gems, you can go from a 1 multiplier to a 2.1 multiplier. So, for example, if you're critting for 2k, you'll crit for 4k using that multiplier. So you go from, because it's 45, and let me just show you the gems. So for here, it's what? Let's take a look here. We have, where is it? Increase critical hit damage bonus by 50%. So critical hit damage bonus, that's 50. Skills. Increase critical hit damage bonus by 40% points. So hit damage bonus. Critical hit damage bonus. So we're now going from 90 to 115%. I want my calculator, but I don't have one. But it's decent. It's a lot better, so you can definitely get more damage out of it. So right now, it's a lot better to have the character, the player, be an Incursor than the hero Incursor, which is unfortunate, but oh well. So we'll have that. I don't know if I want the break on you yet, but it's a positional, so we may need that. Let's look at the other ones first. We have whatever the highest one is. So this is 270, grants high critical, also invades. This is good. It's a decent recharge, so I want that. It's not a positional though. That's okay. So now we're looking for Reversal Edge and Sidewinder and Glitter Stream. So we have boost critical rate against enemies performing arts. This is not a positional, and we don't need to boost our critical rate because we can get 100% at rank 10 within like the first 15 hits. So this isn't really useful to me. Plus 70% chance critical rate is pretty high anyways. And flex break. Break is decent, but the recharge is just too long. Side increase critical rate by 50% when attacking from the back. So I don't like attacking from the back because sometimes enemies will attack with their back against the wall, and typically if you attack from the back, you're outside of our healing range anyways. So I'd rather have you attacking from the side. So Glitter Stream is a lot more useful in that sense. It has decent multiplier, but a shitty recharge. So we have 145, 270, and let's do that. So our main bread and butter is this, and they are all physical, so we want to stay physical. Do we have any ether-based attacks? We don't. That's good to see. So we want to have demolitions ether-based. We want to change this to something that's not. So ground beat 400%. So our arrow slash and ground beat is our heavy hitter. And let's see, we don't want to do energy grenade, but we want to do, let's go for power charge. And then we're gonna go for another heavy hitter. Actually no, let's go for like a topple or something like that. Let's go for shield bash, or do we not have another one? We can go either for shield bash or myopic screen. So we have a 260. Myopic screen is ether, right? Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want ether attacks. 235. We can probably do bleed, maybe. Let's see, 235, 360 physical attack. Hidden Thorn, maybe. 260 frontal. I don't want aggro. Ether, it's ether. I don't want ether either. So we probably have the best one, and we get a topple out of it too, which is not bad. Plus glitter stream, long recharge, shield bash, long recharge. We want to focus on the break topple for people, and then. But the thing is, we can't give him a break brooch because that will affect his DPS. So maybe we want our healers and our tanks to be breaking and toppling, and our damage dealers just to do damage. So for this, I might reconsider just having glitter stream for the positional, and then giving him another positional here. So let's go look for a positional that's on the side for physical. Heal nearby field, inflict break when enemies attack from the. I can break them twice. That's kind of. Should I do that? I don't know. It's a break. It's low recharge is 11 seconds. It's one of the lowest. So by the time we do 1 glitter stream, we can do 2 flashbacks, and that would be our 3. So we would be able to stay on the side and do glitter stream, flashback, and have our 3 recharge gauge. So that boosts damage dealt when attacking launch enemies by 100%, which is not so useful. That's a pretty useless skill. I'm sorry. What? You can't use talent art whenever you're oh, when you're launching enemies. Oh. Well, we don't really launch our enemies. We're kind of bursting them right now, so. Huh. Plus, like the moment they're launched, they're always smashed, so I don't see the point in doing this. This is stupid. Yeah, I don't like it. Anyways, how long have I been talking for? 21 minutes. Jesus freaking Christ! I need to stop. All right, we need to we need to go look for our other classes. All right. You are a beautiful underage illegal woman, so I'll be changing you out for someone who is just as young and just as illegal.
I won't falter.
Thank you.
Change this world.
Alright, let's take a look at the map and see where we need to go. Let's see, folks. I wanted to look at the map. Okay, we are looking for question marks. Anything that has a question mark, that's a question mark. That's quest related. Maybe we can get a hero quest out of that. That is a Fornis Hulk, or Foranis Hulk. This is another question mark over here. Ooh, this looks just about right. So let's go over here. Intrusive Neville. This seems like a hero quest. This episode will probably be titled a very long-winded explanation of Incursor, but it is what it is. Can we climb up? Oh, rats. That is unfortunate. How do we get up there? How did we get up there? Is there like an island over here? Oh, it's over there. Okay, got it. There's stairs up there, and then we can go over here. When we're over there, let's just remind ourselves to unlock that bridge, okay? We are a bit low level here, so we need to be a little bit careful as we approach enemies. If you all are looking for Moglins, this is a good place to fight them. And I still need to adjust some of my classes, so what I'm probably going to do is have my healers all wear break brooches, and tanks all wear break brooches. So that's how I'm going to do it. I want 4 breakers, and then I'd prefer my attackers to have topple and everything else, right? But I can't, you know, beggars can't be choosers, right?
I want to see all the sights.
Oh, we got a little landmark here.
Wait up. I heard something. What is it, Mimi? Ah. Banana see person on ground. Stay with me. We'll patch you right up. I have to help everyone. Ugh. Stop moving. You don't understand. them. Said I'd keep them safe. If I'm the only one that survives, then it's all been for nothing. I have to go.
Oi, don't be a clod.
Huh? I'm not.
Oh, what? You're really serious then? How are you gonna save anyone when you can barely stand yourself? You got a death wish or something?
Let's break it down. As I see it, you have two options here. You can go in and try to save them by yourself.
Or you can let us pitch in. Which one of those strikes you as the better idea, eh?
You want to help me?
I don't know. That depends. But I wouldn't be in such a hurry to throw my life away. Being ready to die and actively trying to get yourself killed are two very different things.
It's just a quick patch-up, but it should help you think straight. Sorry about Lance and his threatening display of idiocy.
What's threatening?
You missed the point.
I did not miss the... Oh.
Look, you can relax. We're all friends here. Would you mind telling us what's going on? Yeah, okay. There was a Kavesi raid. There was no time. I had to cause a diversion, so I leapt in without a second thought. After that, it's all a blur. That was pretty reckless of you.
Remind Riku of someone Riku know?
Oh?
Whatever the case may be, we had best hurry. Judging by the situation, your allies were likely forced apart and are now fighting alone.
It really sounds like it would help to have some numbers on your side, no?
For now, let's take the best course of action we can. We can hash out the details later. The best course? My name is Fiona. I am the commander of Colony Mu. I know this might be a lot to ask, seeing as we've just met. But please, lend me your strength. I need to save my people.
What a stroke of luck. Yes, this is exactly the hero we wanted. Fiona. Hero quest, transparent dreams. Accepted. I'll
Always
take
nice
it.
to see a new face.
So we're gonna help Fiona, help her,
I'm on my way.
help her
There you go. New colony data.
uni. Shut up. Shut up. We're gonna help Colony Mu, but we are not gonna do it in this episode. We're probably just gonna end it here because we're like climbing up on the 30-minute mark.
Today's a training day.
Plus, I kind of want to see what level. Nope. Sorry. She is level 36 as well. That's strange. What level is this quest? It is 45. So I might go to like a rest spot or something like that and increase our level to 40. Because we want to stay at least 6 levels or 5 levels below them, because it gives us the most amount of CP and EXP. So in the next episode, folks, we are going to continue the Transparent Dreams, and we'll probably complete it. Off screen, I'll probably try to give some of my tanks and healers break brooches and kind of fix up their arts to where they have a bunch of breaking arts and toppling arts, etc, etc. Probably what I'll do. Let's see. I do want to finish Fiona's quest because Fiona is the her class is called the Signifer, and it's one of the best class to have. It's one of the best. I won't tell you what. Actually, no. You see what type it is. It's a healer. So what I'll probably do is go over Fiona's class in the next episode and finish the hero quest, because I'm pretty sure like with our build we can get everything pretty much killed no issue within like maybe 15 minutes. So I say maybe 10 minutes looking over her class really quickly, and then 15 minutes going over the main story and then just ending it there, right? I think that's a good idea. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what other Xenoblade 3 videos you'd like to see, and be sure to follow me for other Xenoblade 3 content I do post daily. I'll see you all in the next one.
Every day's a training day.